say, welcome back to Aunt Jacqueline's channel.
No. No.
You know you watch my YouTube videos at home all the time.
I don't.
I know. Okay, we're here at Papaw Jack's 100th birthday party. Like and subscribe. Hashtag vlog. Hashtag vlog. Oh my gosh, I cannot get that out. That's because Vera's old now. Okay, here we go. I'm on photo duty.
I'm vlog duty.
And vlog duty. So, here we go.
Try not to hurt your knee.
Happy birthday, Papaw. Video here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I'm Wanda Ricks. I'm Jean's daughter and Rory's daughter. And Jack, you know I love you. However, some of my best memories was when you and I would go paint the parking lots and I'd be covered with yellow and you would always say, you didn't get any paint on you today. And then we would go to Hardee's. But recently, riding the golf cart and we got stuck in the woods and then Frank was supposed to come down there and get us out and we had a flat tire. But I beat you. My birthday was March 1, and I've already told you I'm living to 140. And you told me you were going to live to 126. So I'm going to beat you again. I love you.
So I remember going to Papaw Jack's house when I was little, and he's always chewed tobacco his whole life, and he said he'll never stop because he's lived this long chewing it. So anyway, true. Yeah. So anyways, he would have his spitting cup with like paper towels in it, but when he would like want to tease us, he would pretend to spit in our ear.
Oh, that's funny. Great story, Jack.
Disgusting, but
awesome. Thank you.
My grandmother and Jack's wife Juanita's father were brother and sister. So I was kin to Juanita, but I've known Jack, I guess, my whole life. I've actually lived next door to him for 45 years or so. I was trying to remember exactly. He's a great neighbor, one of the best friends you'd ever ask for. Never asked for anything I didn't get from that man. And vice versa for me. We fish together. He's the only man I've ever seen stick his hand in the pond and catch a fish on his finger. But I've seen him do it several times. If you've never seen it, trust me, he can do it.
Happy birthday, Papaw.
Robbins.
I'm Al Kennison.
We're golfing buddies with Jack. We've been playing golf with him for the last 10 or so years. Jack's real special. I don't think he's ever met an enemy. He's never met anybody that he wasn't friends with. We took him on a golf trip down to Wilmington, and we each had our own room and own bed. And I said, Jack, make sure you make up your bed in the morning. He said, I don't make up bed. My wife used to make my bed up. I don't make up beds. I said, well, you got a choice. You either make the bed up or you get to sleep with me tomorrow. The bed was made up, great. Army type, great.
I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So were you guys there when he made his hole-in-one?
I wasn't there. I was there, but I wasn't playing in his group on that day. It was out of Occoneechee and on hole number 3.
I was not there, but I have heard it 100 times.
I'm sure you have.
And it gets better each time. I'll tell you a real funny story. this friend of ours who passed away about a year or so ago, Jack and I were riding in a golf cart one day, and he called him Pokey.
Turtle.
He called him Pokey. Well, Tony was real slow. He said, what did he do before he retired? I said, he was a world-class marathon runner. And Jack looked at him, he said, I guess he got tired of coming in last.
We're going to the kitchen.
Or you can put it on your desk at work.
Say hi to the vlog.
Hi. Hi.
Vlog again.
Vlogging it.
Vlogging it up, people. We've got grandmother looking. Good to see you. See. There's so many people. I don't know how this works.
Sarah, don't eat those.
You'll die.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in 8th grade and homeschooled, I would go and spend weeks at a time with Papaw Jack, and I would sleep in his big bed with him, and every night at 10 o'clock we'd watch Matlock, and on commercial breaks we'd run and get some Pepsi to refill our cups and be back in time to watch the news after Matlock, and we would watch Court TV during the day after my schoolwork, of course.
Hey everybody, so I've never been to a 100-year-old's party. Today we are filming, we're vlogging Jacqueline's Papaw, which is Southern for Grandpa, great-grandfather, Papaw Jack. And so what we're going to be doing is going around and getting people's stories, filming what's going on. I even went to Walmart to get a different shirt for this. Check it out! Anyway, so Jacqueline will be taking pictures as that shows, and I will be going around just having a good time. All right, here we go.
So we used to always go up to Uncle Jack's to go swimming, but one of the most important things he did was he got me my first job outside the farm. We had a big farm, and he came and got me a job working in the traffic department at the city of Durham for him that summer, and that was so much more money than I'd ever seen in my life to be able to have that opportunity, and I was just very grateful.
This is what happens when nobody listens. We have the room, these are the party goers. Ooh, and Chandler has the loudest mouth here. All right, here we go.
Oh my goodness, I hadn't seen her in so long. We'd like, Jerry and I would like take this opportunity to thank everyone for coming out.
My name is Harry Gentry. I've known Jack Rogers for about 35 years. I was employed at Duke Medical Center, and Jack did all the striping of my parking lots. And I had a house in the mountains, and we went up there one weekend, had a wonderful weekend, and I missed Jack. And I looked around for him. My house had a mountain stream that goes through the back. And I found Jack out there with one of my wife's pie pans, panning for gold. And I said, Jack, it's not any gold in here. And he kept on it. He spent an hour out there.
Did he find any gold?
No gold, no gold.
And this is Vera. She is Jacqueline and my foreign exchange student. Her face is red because she's on camera.
What is your
That's
favorite
okay.
story
What's
about
your favorite
Papaw Jack?
Yeah. Do you have a story? You can make one up.
I have one story. I remember one thing.
Okay.
He came to the photo on Thanksgiving outside, and somebody was late, and he was mad. That's my story.
Just like everybody else. You are exactly right. Thank you, Vera.
Okay, Uncle Jack is my uncle, my daddy's brother. And when we were kids growing up, all the neighborhood, we used to go out in the field where he planted big, huge fields of watermelon. And we would bust the watermelons and get the heart out. And we could hear, we could hear him coming sometimes and running inside the field. And what he said, we will not repeat.
Right. Good story. Papaw Jack offered me a gun. He thought I was Johnny, another son-in-law. He found out I wasn't Johnny. He said, "Let me have that gun back." That's the end of my story.
I'm going to read this to you, Uncle Jack. There are so many things that you like and love, Uncle Jack, so I thought I would name a few. You like fishing, you like golf, you like a garden, you like a good fishing pole, you like those delicious vegetables and melons out of your garden. You like a tractor, and you used to like a mule and plow. You like to work with your brothers in the garden you built, the garage you built. You like barns, you like apple trees, you like a little salt on your apple. You like cherry trees and grapevines. You like crickets and all kinds of fishing bait. You like a wood fireplace. You like dogs and animals of all kinds. You like warm days in the sunshine. You like slow rains. You like a cane fishing pole. You like sharing with your family and friends. You loved your mom and daddy and brothers and sisters. God gave you a family you raised in the country. God gave you a good job and you worked hard. You often asked me when I was a child to go down to the orchard and pick some apples for you, and we sat on your back steps, sharing the salt shaker and apples too. You like to laugh, joke, and smile. At the beginning of all these things, you thank the Lord. And at the end of this list is the most important of them all. You love Jesus Christ, your Lord.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Papaw. Happy birthday to you.
So when we were younger, we would come up and stay with Papaw and grandmother, and every morning for breakfast, Papaw Jack would take us to get ice cream, and that was our favorite part about coming to Durham to spend time with them.
Every morning that we were here visiting, every single morning, he would just wake us up, take us right down the street to the store, and tell us pick whatever piece of ice cream we want, and he'd get it for us.
Yep.
One of my best memories of Papaw is we were going up to the store one day to get some shotgun shells. And I didn't know really why. And when we go in there, the guy, the storekeeper said, Papaw said he needed some 5-shot, 12-gauge shells. The storekeeper said, "What are you gonna do with 5-shot?" And Papaw said, "Well, I got this hawk going around killing my chickens, grabbing my chickens up, killing it. Well, the game warden just happened to be in there. And the game warden steps up and says, 'Hey, hawks are endangered species. You can't shoot a hawk.' Papaw looked at him dead serious and said, 'You come down there and steal my chickens, I'll shoot you.' And that was the end of the story."
All right. So good cake.
Is the cake good?
Wait, I thought you didn't
Can
want to
you
be in
guys
the video.
taste the cake?
It is so good. Jack's always been a neighbor of ours. Billy and I were good friends, I guess, since I was in grade school. And I used to go up to Billy's a whole lot. Well, we raised tobacco, and at that time we had mules to pull the sleds. We had one mule named Mary. Every time Jack saw me, he said, I want to know who was named first, you or that darn mule over there. And he like worried me to death as a teenager.
So when we would go over to Papaw Jack's house, he had a big garden, and so we would go over there to work in the garden. Well, I hated working in the garden. So all of us, my whole entire family, would go over to work in the garden, and I would go into Papaw and I would say, Papaw, I don't want to work in the garden today. And he'd say, well, that's okay. He said, you want to vacuum the house? And I was like, yeah, I'll vacuum the house. So I would get to stay inside, vacuuming the house, and he gave me money. And all my sisters and my brother had to work in the garden in the heat and didn't get paid. So I am the favorite.
Hey, Papa. I'm sorry I missed your party yesterday, and I just wanted to let you know that I love you and how much I appreciate you putting up with me, and all the things that you've shown me and taught me, how to hold the ignorant end of a tape measure, how to put a straight line and stripe a parking lot, just things in the garden, just so many things, teaching me how to drive, just so many different things that you've taught me, and I think probably the most important thing is the fact that you've taught me how to be a really good grandparent, and I just hope that I'm half as good a grandparent to my grandkids as you are to me. And I just, like I said, I just love you and appreciate you, and think you're the greatest in the world. Love you.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
That's where I get it.
All right. Into the sunset, and away he goes.
Cucumber mullet.
You can't see the license.
You were the queen of cucumber. You did a good job.
There they go.